Hello everybody, welcome to this video. I'm xxxx123 and this is going to be a book review video. So I really hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please click like, please comment and please subscribe to my channel. So this is the book that I'm reviewing. It's by Sophie Hannah and it's called Did You See Melody? So this is a pre-release copy of the book. The actual book comes out on the 24th of August. So you haven't got too long to wait now. I really recommend you check it out. Like seriously, it's so good. It really got me thinking, and it's kind of like crime thriller genre, which I love reading those types of books. It's weird, like whenever I read that kind of genre of book, I feel like I turn into Detective Laura. Do you know what I mean? Like trying to work out all the clues. So thank you to this book because I got to be Detective Laura again. Anyway, so Did You See Melody? Sophie Hannah. Let me tell you what it's about. Okay, so pushed to breaking point, Cara Burrows abandons her home and family and escapes to a 5-star spa resort that she can't afford. Late at night, exhausted and desperate, she lets herself into a hotel room and is shocked to find it already occupied by a man and a teenage girl. A simple mistake on the part of the receptionist, but Cara's fear intensifies when she works out that the girl she saw alive and well in the hotel room is someone she can't possibly have seen because she's the most famous murder victim in the country, Melody Chapper, whose parents are serving life sentences for her murder. Did she really see Melody? You have to read the book to find out. So Cara doesn't know what to trust, everything she's read and heard about the case or the evidence of her own eyes. Did she really see Melody, and is she prepared to ask herself that question and answer it honestly if it means risking her own life? Da, da, da. So there you go. So I'm going to read some of the quotes on the back from people because I love these. I read these before I read the book and I loved it. Really, afterwards, I was like, yep. I agreed with everything. So I'm going to read these to you as well. So I'll tell you who said the quotes, by the way. So Liz Nugent said, a most entertaining, top-notch page-turner full of intrigue and unforgettable characters. Sophie Hannah at her absolute best. 100% agree with these comments, by the way. But yeah, definitely very entertaining book. Really, got me thinking. It was like all like, oh, it's just so good. It was all like exciting, and you got you thinking. As I said, turn me into Detective Laura, and yeah, definitely a page turner. Like literally, I could not put this book down. I read it in like 2 days or something because I just wanted to know what happened. Really good characters as well, unforgettable characters. I'll agree with that because there were some really good characters. I mean, obviously there were some characters who were just there as part of the plot, but some of the characters I really kind of connected with and just felt like I got to know them and care about them, and just, yeah, really good characters. And there was some funny stuff in it as well. Like it wasn't, sometimes I read this kind of genre and it can be quite draining. It can make you feel quite down because it's such like, thrillers and crime. But this book had all the drama and stuff, but it also had a bit of humour, some witty one-liners thrown in, and I like that. There's a couple of characters who, I really thought were really funny and very witty, and I kind of like the mixture of a bit of humour with the crime, So that was Liz Nugent. B.A. Paris says, absolutely loved Did You See Melody? Brilliant writing, great story. What more could you want? Well, exactly. What more could you want? I've read a few other Sophie Hannah books. Honestly, she's such a great author. I loved everything about this novel, says Elizabeth Haynes. From the setting to the witty and vivid characters to the immensely satisfying ending. Oh my God, the ending. The ending was so good. I'm not going to ruin it for you because that would be really awful. But trust me, that ending though, no, it really is like a great ending. Great book. But wow, the ending. I will recommend this one to everyone and you will too. Well, I recommend it as well. minxy123 recommends this book to you. Definitely, yeah. I mean, the thing she said about the setting as well, I definitely love the setting. I really thought that I was there at the spa resort because it sounded so beautiful and wonderful. Obviously not all the drama that took place there, but the actual like setting sounded so relaxing, and the way she'd like described like the pools and like the hotel room and just everything. It just sounded so beautiful. Imaginative plotting and tricky characters whip you around until you just give up figuring out the end and hang on. If you're looking for a terrific crime thriller for your next relaxing escape, this is it, says Julia Heberlin. Yeah, very imaginative, and I love the characters, and they did whip me around. And Did You See Melody? Is Sophie Hannah at her very best. Twisty as a corkscrew. I love that line. That's a great line. Twisty as a corkscrew. And totally entertaining. It is the definition of a page turner. I read it in one day. One day, wow. I wish I could read that quick. I mean, I think I'm quite a quick reader, but I couldn't read a book in like one day. Where was I? I've lost where I was. I read it in one. Oh, there we go. Right. Put everything on hold. Pick up this book now. It's brilliant. I agree. It's really good. And you just want to read it, okay? Just stop what you're doing, right? And read this book. It's great. A fast-paced, exhilarating read with a fantastic central plot that keeps you guessing right to the end, says Kate Hammer. And Emma Kavanagh says, an intriguing premise, a brilliant setting, and a conclusion that will haunt you. That it did. That it did. Did You See Melody is utterly addictive. Yeah, 100%. I mean, it really kind of, I don't know, it got into my head. It got into my mind. It got me thinking. And as I say, I won't ruin any storylines, obviously, but the ending was something else. Like the ending, you know, I got to near the end, okay, and then I thought, okay, this is what it is. This is what's happened. And then I read like the last couple of pages. I was like, what? Literally, I was like, what? And I love that. It made me feel like, what? Yeah, lots of twists and turns. I love the way that she kind of, like Cara, obviously, Cara doesn't just go, okay, I just saw a girl in a hotel. I think she's a murdered girl. I'll just leave that. She obviously gets involved. She wants to find out what's going on. And, you know, she's maybe she's like a little bit like me, you know, she's got a little bit of a detective inside of her that wants to find out what's going on. And she kind of gets pulled into the drama as well, without her even wanting to maybe. But she, you know, she looks into everything, and she starts to like watch like YouTube clips and read articles and stuff. And that's what I do, like being Detective Laura. I do kind of, you know, like when a crime's happening in real life, I kind of do tend to go on YouTube and watch like documentaries and read articles, because I've got that kind of curious mind. So when I was reading that in the book, I could literally, like, especially the YouTube clips, I could literally kind of picture myself just sitting there, you know, searching it up. And then on the side of the videos, you get the recommendations. You want to watch that video as well. And then another video, and just find out about the case. And I love that. And also the kind of chat show host in the book that features quite a lot. She was a real kind of like, you know, really good character, real kind of strong woman. And I like that. I like the fact that her character was really involved in the story quite a lot. I think if she wouldn't have been in the story that much, I would have been a bit disappointed. But she was, so it's all good. I love it when you read a book and you like a character at the beginning. And then, you know, obviously that character does feature a lot in the book. I like that. But yeah, it was a really, really good book. It's very emotional, very kind of, oof, like, it really kind of got me thinking. And it made me think of certain other cases, you know, and what really goes on behind closed doors. Well, you know, just because you see a case like in the public and in the media, what's the real truth behind it? Do you know what I mean? Like, what really happens, you know? So yeah, honestly, if you like genres of the thriller and the crime kind of stuff, really recommend this book. And you know what, even if you don't normally read this type of book genre, I recommend you give it a go, because it's a kind of, you know, I did find it a bit of obviously the crime and the thriller stuff, but it felt quite, you know, girly as well. Like some books I read that are thrillers, they do feel quite dark, you know, but this one had a nice lightness to it as well. Obviously, you know, there's darker themes in it, but it had a nice girly feel to it, like the way she describes the spa, things like that. Some of the female characters, it's a bit of girly mixed with a lot of, you know, thinking and being detective, and also just kind of, I like that humour in it. There's little bits of humour here and there. There's also that kind of bits that make you go, oh! You know, literally at one point I was reading it, and then I just literally sat on my bed, right? I was reading and I just went like that, because it really got me, really. And I like that, because it provokes that kind of emotion in you, you know, that shock value. And once again, I know I've said it before, but the ending just really just blew everything away from me. It was amazing. But yeah, really, really good book. Really recommend it. Go buy this book. It's very good. Trust me, it's very, 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 very good. So once again, thank you to the lovely Sophie Hannah for writing such a wonderful book. Yeah. Did you see Melody? Hashtag. Did you see Melody? Also, this book has been featured in Glamour magazine. I was looking through Glamour magazine the other day, and once you get past all the fashion and stuff and the makeup, you get to the book section. Yay! And they always recommend books and stuff, and this was one of the books that they recommended, so that's all good. And I also saw it on Goodreads. I love Goodreads, by the way. It's a great app. I find out so much about books on there. You know, they do like on Goodreads. If you're not on there, by the way, check it out. It's an app and you can find out like book reviews, and they also like suggest books that you might like from what you're searching and what you've read, kind of thing. And this book had got quite a good kind of write-up on Goodreads as well. So yeah, go check it out. Did you see Melody? I think I did. I think I saw Melody. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please click like, please comment, please subscribe, and also come check me out on social media. I've got a social media. Have you? Did you see Melody? Did you follow me on social media? So Twitter is at minxlaura123, and Facebook is minx.laura.5, and Instagram, which is my favourite of all the social medias. Anyway, Instagram is minxlaura123. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. And if you've got any book suggestions, any books that you think I will like to read, comment down below. Let me know. I love to find out your suggestions, and I do actually read your suggestions, and sometimes I actually go and buy the books you recommend. So keep them coming. Keep those book recommendations coming. Okay, everyone. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. Mwah. Bye-bye.